Aqua gang. What did it tell you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang in this thing. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Come through, baby. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know, in addition to what is already shown for us. In terms of the Aquarius energies showing up for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. The messages are general, y'all. Okay? May or may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Same goes for cross watchers, as you guys are welcome here too if you happen to be dealing with an Aquarius. Just place yourself where you belong in the storyline. Take a moment and click that like button, y'all. Appreciate those of you who do it every single time. It's free. That's how people find us, y'all. That's how we grow. So please do that. Also, shoot me a comment down below, baby. It is Aquarius season, honey. Okay? It's well underway. Being an aqua myself, bitch, turn the fuck up, y'all. It's our season. Let me know what you did for your birthdays down below, what you plan to do. Also, put your actual birth dates down in the comments as well, or just shoot me a little hey girl, hey, or whatever you want to say down there. Put it down there, y'all. Okay, and last but certainly not least, if you have not already made it official, what happening in? Okay, we would love to have you join the family, join the gang by smashing that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that's going to let you know when I upload. Woo! That felt like a lot, y'all. I ain't going to hold you. Almost like the energy in here, the morale is low. The energetic level is quite low. I feel like somebody is getting their ass beat energetically, y'all. I cannot even hold you, whoever this person is. This person failed to see who you actually were when they still had access to you. Yeah, I almost feel like this person thought that they would be able to just go on about their business. It is what it is. And that they would just be able to move on and live a normal life, right? A sense of normalcy, whether that be continuing on with their habits and their next connections, or just being able to not fucking think about you. Yeah, not gonna happen. It's never ending, actually. There are some epiphanies or downloads that this person is receiving about who you actually were, or who you are to them specifically. It does feel like a spiritual connection, and more specifically, a past life connection for sure. This feels like past life energy. I feel like you were gifted to this person, you guys. I do. I didn't hear that initially, but then just now when I looked at this card, which was the very first card that popped out, I heard gift. You were a gift for me, but instead it says you were too good for me. That like reeks of insecurity, right? Blockages by way of insecurity that makes a person feel a way about themselves, and they therefore project that onto people, onto you specifically. You were a gift for me. That's what I heard. But what it reads is you were too good for me. So they don't believe that they deserve good things. And they also, because they don't believe they deserve good things, they don't do good things either for people. They don't think that other people should have good things either. They didn't feel like they deserved you. And I almost feel like this person hated that you felt like you deserved certain stuff. That's how I'm reading that. For those of you who have not been in contact with this person for quite some time, they are looking you up. They're searching you up. They're not being allowed to think about anything else, since they've gotten this epiphany. Okay, this download. You were too good for me. So you intimidated this person just by being you without even trying. It wasn't anything in particular. It was just the fact that you were you. And it really has nothing to do with you for real, is what I'm hearing. It has everything to do with how they see themselves, right? So it doesn't matter how much you try to love this person. It doesn't matter how much you put into this, right? How passionate you were about making this work or doing your due diligence, right? Showing up. It does feel contractual, right? So I feel like you held up your end of the bargain. You held up your end of this contract. And I'm almost hearing like you've done that for many of lifetimes prior to now. This is the person who always fucks it up. This is a never-ending cycle for them. I mean, I get that spirit was gifting you to them in this lifetime to be able to make another choice, but they didn't. Look at this. Like doing research on you. It also says exploring possible options with you. I don't think we're on the path to wanting to reconcile just yet. That doesn't mean that they won't show up in your DMs or call you or text you. Or I just don't get that that's the path that their mind is on right now. There's a lot of confusion here. And the epiphanies that they have had, the answers that they have been given are unsettling for this person. I do get that they try to move on. Desperately. They don't want to view you as a gift. So there's almost some hidden animosity towards you. And they don't even know why. But I do. If you fuck something up lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, right? And you're always being given a chance. And you're the one breaching the contract, just as in any other lifetime, as well as this one. The person who didn't breach the contract will reap rewards, right? Like there is there are other gifts awaiting you in the cycle thereafter this. And this person who has breached this contract is left to deal with the ashes, right? They're left to deal with the fire, the burning flames. It says passion burning for you. So while this person saw you as competition. I'm hearing that, y'all. Competition for their ego. And also saw you as someone who had expectations that they didn't feel like you should have. And that's only because they wouldn't have those expectations for themselves. They don't think well of themselves, you guys. They don't really like themselves. So it bothered them that you liked yourself, right? Like that you thought highly of yourself, that you had standards and self-worth, right? You placed a value on that. I feel like this person tried to break that. Tried to burn that. What? I said break, then I heard no, look down at the card. It says lit, right? Like they tried to, that's a flame, like they tried to burn it. Because if you break it, it could be repaired. But if you burn it, bitch, it's destroyed. Yikes. This is a severe case of love-hate. Right? Because they can't explain to themselves why they are using the word love, you guys. It could just be like the attachment or the magnetism, because this is a contractual spiritual connection. They may be defining that as love, but they can't explain it, right? Because there are parts of you that they absolutely despise. Depending on what you have posted on your social media, this could be leading to a bit of obsession, right? Because the flame that they lit to burn, to burn you, right? To burn the passion within you, to burn your spirit, to burn your confidence, right? To burn what makes you thrive and grow. That flame, it has ricocheted, right? So their life is no doubt in flames, and they're unable to have passion or drive or access to anything else but thoughts and concepts of you because I don't get that you're anywhere near this shit. They might be desperate to get near you or to converse with you, to engage with you, but that doesn't seem like it's possible at this time. There is a blockage here. They're only able to attain access by way of social media, and that's only if you're posting. They feel like you're doing quite all right. Their world has erupted, right? So for somebody who feels like they don't deserve good, and good is not happening for them right now because of the behavior, the seeds that they've planted, but you, right? Like, you appear to be doing good. They don't feel like you deserve good or anybody else or themselves. Okay. I should be more mad than this, but I'm not. And I feel like it's because you're going to be okay. Whoever you are here in this reading, you're going to be fine. Okay, this relationship was just a supplement. It wasn't the end all be all. You're not pressed like a motherfucking panini to have a bitch, to have a guy, to have somebody. Like, you do well on your own. You can thrive outside of relationships. In fact, for some of you, the periods in time where you are healing from a relationship, right? Like that isolation period right after you heal is some of your most lucrative energy. So there are other things that you are passionate about, other things that you are focused on, other things that are meant for you. The relationship is just the cherry on top. You see what I'm saying? It's not like the main course, bitch. It is a appetizer hole. Like, it's not the main ta-da. An accessory. Now, I don't believe that you treated this person like an accessory, but I feel like they felt like an accessory next to you. They're putting a great deal of emphasis on your value, you guys. You might be like, well, I wasn't gloating about what I have. I wasn't acting a certain way. It doesn't matter because this is what they're feeling, you see? And you can't make somebody feel what they don't feel. You see what I'm saying? You can't dictate how a person views you, how they see you, and the problem is, for this person, the problem is, you know that, and you're not trying to. Like, you don't give a fuck about what people think. You don't care about how somebody views you or sees you, and you do have standards. Yeah, I almost get this person wanting to do things to ruin that spirit within you that allows you to be that way, that allows you to see your worth, right? They didn't want to just be the pawn or the accessory to your life, like the additive to the other shit you had going on for yourself. They wanted to be the main character, the main attraction. And in order to do that, they needed to break you or burn that shit to the ground. I have never seen more jealousy than right now in a reading. Especially, this feels like a romantic. This feels like a romantic connection. I have never seen this amount of jealousy. I'm almost hearing sleeping with the enemy. They didn't even hide the fact that they were your enemy, though. But I feel like, I don't know what would be the reason that you would have allowed this person to stay around, right? Like, that's only something that you can answer. The better question is, if they have so much animosity and ill feelings and ill intentions towards you, why would they want to stay around? Well, because of this. Lights up whenever they're near you or someone mentions you, right? There is a benefit to being with someone like yourself, but they wanted you to be the accessory, not them. Now, I need to keep reiterating, you never treated this person like a trophy, an accessory, like a afterthought, right? Like, I don't feel that way because passion is here in the reading, and it's here twice, right? So These are their own feelings, but these feelings and the way that they're viewing this are all based out of insecurity, right? Like they're lacking true substance. They're skewed. So this is somebody who does recognize a magical aura about you. These are their words, y'all, not mine. I'm not tooting your horn. This is literally what it says. They want to be near you. They hate being fucking near you. It's crazy. It's really wild. I've never seen anything like this before. Lots of push pull, right? Like they want to be near you because of how you make them feel and some of the benefits that they receive spiritually, energetically, okay, emotionally, for some of you financially, and only some, right? There were a multitude of benefits just being attached to you. Spirit knows that. You were literally a gift for them. But they were supposed to be a gift for you as well. And this is where, you know, you not following through, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis, on this contract. See, you want to receive, but they don't want you to have the good stuff, you see? It's very confusing energy because, yes, they want to receive and they recognize the benefits of being near you, being around you and having you in their life because it's plain, right? The evidence is there. But they hate that you give that to them because they don't feel like they deserve good things because they don't like themselves. And they hate it even more that is coming from you because you appear to be a better person than them. And that fucks with their insecurities. And so, therefore, they refuse to do anything to make you feel good. In fact, they want to do the exact opposite. So you do good for this person, they want to punish you for that. Like, it's really ridiculous. Who are you? 2 question marks. They're being dragged through the motherfucking mud. I feel like you were able to escape whatever fire this person has ignited. Okay? These are, of course, are metaphors, right? And they can show up in different ways. But it's definitely to like break your spirit. It is to change your psyche, change how you view yourself, change how you feel about yourself. That is what this fire was intended for, okay? Burn the passion that you have for yourself, for your life, for your worth, and redefine that, okay? So that they are the prize, or so that they are the main attraction, the main character. All they really needed to do was go internally and do their shadow work in order to actually get to this point where they feel like a main character without another person. But until they heal, that is not even an option for them, right? So they're going about it in a very toxic and manipulative way. It's the only way that they actually know, in fact. And you're like, okay, is this a pattern for them? What you mean? It's the only way that they know? No, baby, this is a pattern for both of you. Past life. I don't care. I feel it's right here, okay? I never understood people who wanted to be with people that they hate. Like, it's crazy. Or that they're jealous of or in competition with. Like, never understood it. This feels like a prime example. And this card says lights up whenever you are near or whenever someone mentions you. I don't think the kind of light up is what you're thinking. Or what I was thinking initially, now that they're pointing it out. Okay, let's keep in mind this person is like, you grind their gears. They don't like when good shit happens for you. They don't like, you got a promotion, they hate that shit. Like, you're winning in life, you get an opportunity or something good happens for you. It's like, fuck. Can you just fuck up for once? Can you do something wrong for once? Can you be, you know, down and out for once? And when you are, that is what makes them light up and glow. Like if they hear something that has fallen through for you, if they hear that you are sad or something, you know, was taken away or something bad is happening, then they light up, then they glow. It's almost as if they feel like if you're down, then they can be up, right? They can just kind of siphon your energy. Like, y'all could swap. But if you're up, then that means that they're down. Like, they don't view y'all on the same level playing field. They don't view you guys as equals. Therefore, yes, they still want to be near you, but it is so that, because in their mind, one person has to be beneath the other, right? Somebody has to be the main and somebody has to be the accessory, the extra. That's just how they view it. That's fucked up. What a fucked up way to see shit, right? Like, the only way that I could be good is if you're not. The only way that I can glow is if you dim your light. I'm only up when you down, bitch. We have progression, and look at this honey, right? So there's slow progress in this person's life overall. This is the main insecurity. They both love how you live and they hate it. They love what you've accomplished and they hate it. They love what you've been through and how you've overcome and they hate it, right? Because theirs is so slow. I'm almost hearing like failure to launch, or like, what is the phrase, Spirit? There's a phrase for this, you guys, that it's like on the tip of my tongue. A late bloomer. They've dealt with a lot of people in life who have passed them, right? They've always been slow at progression, but they always seem to attract people who are ahead of them, who have done more than them, who appear to have their shit together, who appear to have accomplished more, who appear to be, you know, have better character, who appear to be more mature. Like, there's always people who are above them. That is on purpose. That's on purpose. And it's never going to end until you learn your fucking lesson, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. These people who attained more than you, or who are seemingly quote unquote ahead of you, right? Or doing more than you, have accomplished more than you, are entering your life in order to inspire and evoke momentum, inspiration. But see, they wouldn't know that unless they healed, right? Their unhealed self makes them feel like they're surrounded by people who think they better than them. Instead of looking at this person or this friend group or this relationship or this lover, this partner as an inspiration, right? Like, can you show me? Can you teach me? Okay, I want to step my own game up. I want to step my cookies up. No, they slow down even more and sulk, right? And try to bring people down or sabotage people or talk shit about what people got going on, even though you don't have shit going on. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I feel like this is the epitome of sabotage. They try to sabotage your success, or your destiny, right? I don't like to use that phrase lightly, but I am hearing it, okay? Destiny swapping, right? This is somebody who wants your energy, like the energy. I almost heard like siphoning energy, but this is more about like swapping with you. Like, they permanently want to be in your position and they want you in their position, but they can only do that if they're attached to you. So an example of that would be getting into a relationship with somebody and not knowing that they fucking hate you and they are sabotaging you behind the scenes, right? Like, so an example of that would be knowing that you're trying to accomplish a certain goal and telling them that you don't want to have children until you meet X, Y, and Z goal. And then what the fuck they going to do? You know, do some backhanded shit and get you pregnant on purpose, or get pregnant on purpose, right? Because they took note. What is going to slow you down? What's going to make you a side character? What is going to prohibit you from excelling even further past me? Rather than focusing on the way that they can actually progress faster, they are obsessing over the fact that you are past them. You've been past them and you're still passing them. And for some of you, they have proof. This could be a new relationship. This could be a new job. This could be a new car. This could be a new house. This could be, you know, it could be materialistic things, or it could just be that now you went and cut your hair, like you have more, you know, fitting hairstyle or haircut, or maybe you just got a new wardrobe, or you dressing differently. Maybe you're into something new, a new hobby, right? Perhaps you are going back for your degree, getting an education, right? Like, you know, going after some kind of a certification. It could be a number of things, guys. Elevating, right? Evolving. Aquarians are all about evolution, growth, accomplishing goals, but evolving is the theme of the Aquarian. And the issue is, because we are the humanitarians of the zodiac, we can tend to want to cut people slack or show people grace who are not as ambitious as we are, or who are not on the same type of time, because we don't expect people to be like us. But the issue it's only an issue, and an issue only arises when you have conjoined or when you are engaging with somebody who can't handle. They can't handle who you are as a person. They can't handle how you move. They can't handle, you know, the decisions that you make and the actions that you make, because once we put our eye on the prize, success is inevitable. Okay, we don't take no for an answer. It's always going to be a win, right? Maybe it might not be a win this way, but we will find a caveat. We will find a loophole. We will, right? We're going to fucking excel. And when you're with somebody who refuses, right, and has refused for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after motherfucking lifetime, they can't stand that shit. And they can't stand you. This is ridiculous. I would love to know what you're doing here. Like, why are you here? Huh? They don't want to be. They didn't want to be here. Okay, so they're here for a reason. Their mind is being overflowed with downloads and thoughts. You've taken control of their mind without permission. Okay, they don't want to, but they have no choice. They have no fucking choice. Okay, this is their last time doing this. That's what I just heard. Look at that. Yeah. Their life is in flames, you guys. Focus on yourself. Now, here's the thing. You are focused on yourself, and they have no choice but to be focused on you. They never brought up how the two of you would have separated or what would have brought this to a demise, even though we have a lot of proof here. But there are no specifics on how you did it or what went down, because I feel like that's going to be different for all of you. But I don't think that this person expected you to enter their energy without permission. It's almost like when things ended, they felt like they burnt that shit. Okay, they felt like they left you hanging. They felt like they left you, you know, in shambles or whatever the fuck. They left you waiting. They feel like they left you down bad, left you for dead, but like left your ego for dead. Okay, and for some of you, that could be the truth, right? Like you could have experienced an ego death at the end of this connection, or at the demise of this, a transformation, and at the very least an awakening. But they thought that that was going to take you out of here. You see what I'm saying? Change you forever. I'm hearing like change your brain chemistry, right? So you no longer have that drive. You no longer have the passion. You no longer have the ambition. You no longer, like, you can't even move. You can't even like take action towards anything. Okay. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't drink. Like, they wanted to leave you debilitated. But that's not what happened. And spirit is proving it to them in real fucking time. Even if you didn't post on your social media, it could be somebody else. Right? Like a friend or a friend of a friend. Maybe you went to a function and somebody had a picture of you and they stumbled upon, they will get proof. That you're good. Like you're fine and you're more than fine. Like you're thriving. You are progressing. Yet they are regressing. It's no longer slow progress now. There's no progress. They have fucked up epically. So this could be why they're here. You can't make this shit up, bro. And don't tell me you didn't do it on purpose, bitch, because I'm not with the shits today. Right? If they knew who you were, right? If they knew what the fuck was going on, if they were spiritually inclined and knew that this was contractual, right? And this was their last ditch effort, their last chance to actually get this right, they would have done something different. So, yeah, there's regret here. But it's not attached to what they did to you specifically. It's attached to what they did to themselves. I would say that they are laying in the bed that they made, but there is no bed. Everything is on fucking fire. And I'm definitely sending those of you who have dealt with this love and light, right? Because you didn't deserve this, of course. Of course. But it's unfair because you've held up your end of the bargain, and I do believe you will be rewarded for that, okay? But that still doesn't take away from the fact that you had to deal with this shit in the first place. This is a cycle that this person has refused to learn lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Like, it's not even a funny matter, right? Like, I haven't told one fucking joke. This shit is not fucking funny. Like, none of it is ever funny, but like, there's just no, I can't find the humor in this. And then you're still here, bitch. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Talking to your person now. It says, you left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. Like, you cannot make this shit up, bro. And it's too fucking late. Now, I know I said that with a lot of conviction, and I can't answer for y'all, okay? But I do know it's too late for this person to earn the trust of spirit again, like that you won't be gifted to them anymore. Like, this downward spiral is going to go for a while. Like, it's too late for sorries. It's too late to, try and fix it. Like, no. This karmic turn is going to be one for the books, and they can't avoid it. It doesn't matter about the regret. It doesn't matter, like, because now they're getting the answers to the test, but it's like, no, that's the whole point of the test, to see where you are morally. Just because you now know that if you fuck this up, you fucked up, it doesn't work that way, because let's say this was somebody else other than Aquarius. You still would have did the same old rigmarole, right? Like, if you are intimidated, if you are jealous and envious and you feel all these things and you're projecting and all of this manipulate, you would have still did this. Hello? And that's the whole point of the test. So you don't get to pussyfoot your way out of this. You don't get to backpedal and pussy pop your way out of this. You don't. I'm almost hearing that there might be something that you see online about this person. This could be, oh my gosh, yeah, something like, something may be public. Something may be made public. We have divorce. This could actually be legal, right? This could be an ex-husband or ex-wife of yours. I definitely heard you might have children with this person, so a baby daddy, baby mama, or whatever. But even if it wasn't legal, this is more like a spiritual union. It's ending. This is the end. They won't get any more chances. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't give them a chance, right? Like, I can't speak for all of you, and that's not to antagonize you, right? We are all here as a collective, and y'all get to do what you want, right? There's still free will. This divorce card just means that this was the last lifetime that spirit was going to gift you to them, to place you in this predicament. And they have lost control. They're out of control in their life in more ways than one. And I feel like the gag is going to be something new for you. Wow. Building something really solid that they actually have no control over, and their desire to win is shattered, right? Like, they have no access whatsoever. And then it's almost like you move on, you build something with someone else, something that you offered them, you can build it elsewhere. And then they also don't ever get to stop fucking thinking about you. What? We hopping over to the extended. I gotta see where this is going. I have to, y'all. I gotta know where their head is at, okay? I just need to. And even if just for the sake of you being fully informed, so you can make the most informed decision for yourself, whatever that is. No judgment, right? I want to know what they actually think is going to happen. What are they actually looking for? And what's their approach in terms of what they're looking for? Because that's going to let you know what type of time this person is on. If they're still on that same old bullshit, or if karma has already taken a hold of their ass and they had no choice but to transform. Have they transformed? We'll look. We will look. What karma did they have to face in order to go through that transformation? What did the fire entail exactly? And is that complete? We'll see what their purest feelings are for you in this connection. We'll see the details behind these regrets. I kind of already know, but for those who may have transformed, maybe the regrets are more genuine. Okay, this seems a bit disingenuous. So we will look to see the details behind the regrets in terms of their behavior. And that'll also let you know where their head and their heart is at. We'll see their specific next steps and intentions behind those next steps, so you can be fully prepared and know what's up. And we will look at the best possible outcome. How does this end up more than likely? If you should decide to reinvest in this, then what would you be setting yourself up for? Good or bad, it doesn't matter. We're going to look just so you're aware of what you would be getting yourself into. Okay? And then we will also look to see what that new thing is giving, because baby, they showed up before we could even get to the new love message. So clearly they want to be heard. Some of you might already know this new person, so they're showing up, making their presence known. Like, I don't give a fuck what this person is talking about. Right? Let's get to the real deal. Okay, so we will look to see what the new is giving, okay, and if it's worth your investment, where it has the potential to lead. If there are any warnings over there that you need to be aware of, we will look into that as well and see what your return on your investment is within this newer connection. We will pull time frames for both old and new. Okay, you see when this is going to happen, when it's potentially going to show up for you, and then we will pull the advice, okay? Focus advice. This is going to be how you can yield your desired life, okay? Whatever recipe that is for you in all areas of life. What does Spirit suggest you do in order to attain your manifestations and your desired quality of life in the least amount of time? Okay. And advice to just wrap the reading up from your ancestors, spirit guides, and the divine. Okay. So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. We got a lot to unpack, baby. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let go.